that we will be getting to DeSolo and getting a base set up, and probably getting some more exploration done. So hopefully we can get all that done, which we will. Hopefully we can do that without dying too. Last episode I saved in the rocket, but I'm not gonna take off instantly. I'm gonna make more rockets. That's faster. I wanted to take that with me and that. And I'm gonna make 2 solar panels. Another small printer. And then I'm gonna make some platforms. Or a platform currently. No, 2. Okay, we're gonna take this with us. We're just gonna take all the materials off. This will be the main load here. Now that I think of it, I shouldn't have unpackaged the oxygenator and thrown it in there. I'm gonna get the packager. And we're just gonna get everything thrown onto this thing. And this is essentially what we're taking with us. And then everything on our backpack. Always make sure to bring tethers with you to a new planet also. Those can be very helpful in your exploration. I'm currently looking for graphite so that I can get a packager. I should be able to find some. Be over the hills though. Therefore I'm gonna need oxygen. Maybe. There's generally graphite around these divots in the ground. It's quite helpful to know where certain resources are in this game. Ooh, there's a crashed ship over there. I'll have to mine out this compound over here. And with this compound, I'm just gonna make some tethers so that I can make it over to that crashed rocket ship. Okay. Now, we can make it over there and not die. since that's preferable. I'd rather that. That's a horrible spot, but I can make it work. That might actually be a pretty good spot when I think about it. I mean, not the best spot, but an okay spot. Oh, let's go in auto arm. That's everything. That's actually not that bad. What's this? Oh. Debris. Nope, I don't want that happening. Okay. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit. Yeah, there's nothing else out here. This is like one of the most efficient ways of moving stuff. You just walk up to it, grab it, and throw it ahead of you, and keep on doing that. Instead of just walking it back, because it makes you move way slower. Unless if you just want to keep a steady pace, instead of stopping and going, and just doing that. I mean, really, the fastest way to move stuff is by rocket ship or vehicle, but I don't have that yet. But I do have a tractor. I just don't really prefer that. It's not really the best one. The vehicle that I want is the medium rover. Or the VTOL, but that would take a long time to make from where I'm currently at. Now, be very careful with dynamite, because it will probably explode your entire base if you're not careful. Which is not safe. We're just gonna make another solar. I generally keep one soil canister with me at a time. I don't really like to keep multiple unless if I'm trying to fill up a soil centrifuge. That's really the only time I keep multiple. Now you can kind of see through that hill over there, or that mountain. On the other side, if you were looking, you could see a, I can't remember what they're called. I think it's an anomaly. We'll just go with that. That is good. That is very good. Because I actually have a quest that I need to go to one of those. We'll just take this nice little mountain pass right here. This works. Rock. Alright, I'm just gonna head back to base. We'll go there in a minute. I know what direction it's in. Oh yeah, if you're on PlayStation, if you hit, or if you hold down right on the D-pad, you can select compass. If you're ever lost, that can show you where you're at. That's north, that way. That's south, and that means that's east, and that's west. And it's really helpful. It's gotten me out of a lot of situations. And if you just want to close it, you can just hit right on the D-pad and it'll close it. It's helpful. But I'm pretty sure I got everything I need to go to a new planet. Besides the oxygenator. I'll make another one of those, actually. Because I want my platforms to be giving me oxygen. It doesn't really matter to make multiple of a certain thing at your base, because it's just gonna work out better if you have multiple. And we got platforms over here. I need to make an oxygenator. Jump down. Right, I need aluminum. This is one of the only things that we're not taking with us in that stack. And we'll just take all this with us. Because this is all important. And I'll just take a little bit of copper with us. Yeah. Or copper compound. Well, the only 3 compound that we have I'll take with. Okay. I have 4 launches with 1 solid fuel thruster. That's a travel to a planet and back, and then to the planet and back. So that's 2 trips to a different planet and back. The first planet that we're gonna head to is De Solo. It's a fairly common planet. The atmosphere is none, so you can't get any gases from this planet. You can get wolframite and sphalerite, which is zinc and tungsten. You can, solar panels are the best and wind is the worst. That's basically what that's telling you there. You can also see that in the Astropedia, which is also, like, very helpful. Now I just gotta choose a spot to land. I'll show you those little arrows above the landing spot. I'm looking for one that has probably ammonium. Or no, sorry, the solid fuel thruster that I'm using, it has a trip to a planet and back. I forgot. So don't take that advice from a few seconds ago. It won't help you. Take the advice that I just got. I'll be right back. I gotta do something real quick. It won't take long. Okay, I am back. Now, we don't got much here at this landing spot, and I forgot my resources. Whoops. We'll be fine. But I'll just show you how this works. You'll get up into space, and then you'll head back to your planet. Then the thruster will break. Then you can just select your landing spot of choice, preferably the one where your markers and stuff are. And I just came back to grab that. Take one of these off. It's fine that I used a solid fuel thruster and I forgot that stuff because, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let me just go again. That's happened to me tons of times. Or I just completely forget to put the resources in my rocket. There's some sphalerite right over there, or it's compound, I couldn't tell. Alright. Now we have everything. We can throw down a field shelter here. Like that. And then throw down some platforms. That field shelter will provide us with oxygen on the planet, so that we don't have to worry about that. And we can just throw the oxygenator inside of the shuttle, because that's where it will be helpful. Let's take these, get them out of the ground here. Those have power slots on them. That's not where you plug in. There, that's where you plug in. Alright. There, and then we can put that there, connect it in, lock both of those down. Take that off of there, and put this right off to the side. Plug it in. Then take the power. Doesn't have to be neat. The best thing to have on the Solo with you is batteries and solar panels, because that will provide you a lot of power. And then, of course, RTGs at the end of the game is the best power source on any planet. But that's later on in the game, so that doesn't matter right now. I always set green to base, or I always have green for bases, and it just helps a bunch. Have that laid out there. Then we're gonna actually head out this way, since this is a direction that we can head out. I see some ammonium right over there, so I'm gonna actually curve this way. A bit of a shell right there. It's really nice. This planet, it has a ton of ammonium on it. Which is this stuff right here. You can actually go up here and see all of it. Right, that's fine. We're just gonna throw this down here. Then we'll come, on our way back, we'll get more. And actually, I'm gonna leave the ammonium right here on the ground. There's a few things that I could have left back at base, but it's fine. And I'm gonna bring the tethers with me. That's important. That exo cache. And it's actually nice to find that on, like, so close to where we landed. Because you'll find that it has dynamite and a exo cache, which is like the best thing here. We'll throw out that little debris stack there. We'll grab the dynamite because that's more valuable. And that's the exocache. There. Ammonium right over there. We're gonna go down here and we're gonna find some stuff. On our way back, I'll grab everything. This is kind of a resource-rich area. Get a little bit of bites. If you dig up that right there, you'll get a research item. That's a chess piece. If, say, you wanted to play chess in this game, you can. If you gather up all the pieces, you can play chess. And then, I mean, you don't have to gather those pieces specifically. There are, you can print, like holographic ones that you just get to customize. Which means you'll need a total of 20 printed, and I mean, I wouldn't really say they're expensive. They're under this tab, and they're down, I think. Here, holographic figurine. I think it's that. Because when I made one and customized it, it shown little pawn pieces. But yeah. Or little chess pieces, I guess. There's back at base. For now, we're gonna leave the oxygenator here because there's more important resources that I can gather off this planet. Take these off. Dynamite, we'll just set right over there on the side of that hill. And we'll just take this with us and we'll go and get that ammonium that I found over here. None of that. It was trying to fall through the floor. And occasionally your stuff can fall through the floor. It's just not an all the time thing. So it's something that you shouldn't really have to worry about, because you'll be fine. As long as it's just something that's not expensive. If it's expensive, then try to catch it. If it's a vehicle, you're not catching it. Unless if you have a winch and you're really good at winching stuff, but if it's a vehicle, you're most likely losing it. And then it also depends on the vehicle that you would be losing in that situation. Ammonium is a very important resource, I would say, for what its uses are, because you use it to make something called hydrazine. Hydrazine is jet fuel, and jet fuel is very important in the late game because you'll have stuff like jetpacks and hydrazine rockets and a lot of stuff. I mean, I can probably let you join. What do you play on? Okay, yeah. We can probably join, or go ahead and add me on PlayStation. I'll accept it after the stream. We can probably play later, maybe, depending on my schedule. But currently, I'm streaming, so I don't really add people in the middle of streams. So, yeah, if you're on PlayStation right now, you can go ahead and add me. My username is the same for everything, so Violent Blur is my PlayStation username, and I use it for almost everything. So yeah, I'm gonna get off this planet with everything that I gathered, or all the ammonium. And come back and land. Here. And we're back at base. There's a whole bunch of ammonium. Which is a very important resource. I think I'll store it in this hole. I got like 20 ammonium, maybe 24, I think. 6 or 8 plus 8, 16, 16 plus 4, yeah, I got 20. Well, no, I got 19. Because I have a spot being taken up in my inventory, so it's not a full 8. Yeah, I think that ends this this stream on a very good note. Hope you guys have had a great day. It would help if you subscribed and liked. It helps me, just it makes my day. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe. It'd be helpful. Believe me. Thank you. Bye.